Okay, welcome again, everybody. So here's what we're going to do today. It's a different kind of workout, just kind of created it. And I'm going to call it the progressive sets, and it's a Tabata workout. So here's how it works. We're going to do 5 different exercises. We'll go yoga, either sumo or plank, mountain climber, sit up, and then some kind of qigong. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I don't know if you can see this quite so clearly, but here's what I think is going to happen. That our heart rate's going to climb up. By the time we get to the mountain climbers, that'll be the peak of our heart rate, and then it'll come down because we're going to do sit-ups and qigong, and then we're going to repeat it. We're going to do the sun salutation again for the yoga, and we're going to come back up. And if you'll notice, our heart rate just will slowly go up with each set. It's not going to climb too much more. But what's going to happen is it comes down. It doesn't quite come down to what this is called the baseline. So it'll come down, then it doesn't quite come down to where it was here, and then it doesn't quite come down to there. So even though, here's the concept, even though you're not kind of working as hard, your heart rate doesn't quite go down. You still get this great workout without as much effort almost. Okay, so let's get started. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a number of sets. I'm not sure how the time's going to go, how long each set's going to be, but I plan to have each exercise, do it very quickly, probably about 30 seconds each exercise. So we're going to move quickly from one to the other, and then we'll do multiple sets. I really think we'll be able to do probably 4 different sets with the time we have this morning, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to start with a real quick sun salutation. I know we might have some new people, so just go with me a little bit. I'm not going to go through every one of the exercises. Try to keep up with us. Okay, so reach up, dive down, go into a plank, into a supine position, cobra, down, downward facing dog, step up, touch your toes, okay, and then come up. All right, so let's now go into a sumo for 30 seconds. If you need the wall, go ahead and do the wall. Sometimes we'll do the plank, sometimes we'll do the sumo, just to alleviate a little boredom. And I'm going to try to do each one for 30 seconds, but I know just the way I am, I'm not going to be watching real specifically how the clock is. So we might go over a little bit, we might go under. That'll be okay. So let's go right into a mountain climber, 30 seconds or so. Now remember, I want you to actually see or feel what it feels like as we do these things, as we do the exercises, because we're going to just still focus on our mindful exercise. Keep it up. Okay, let's go right into a sit-up. Okay, bend your legs. Cross your arms, elbows to the knees. And then after this, we'll do a couple of the different qigong exercises. Okay, let's do the one where pretend like we're bouncing the ball. Nice and slow. For those of you who didn't do this, it's almost as if we're bouncing the basketball like this. Go from one side to the next. Lift your ankle. Okay, this kind of slows us down. Now from here, let's go right into sun salutation. So we're going into our second set. Dive down, touch your knees, your toes again. Plank position. Go to a cobra. Just knees on the ground, back up. Okay, let's go into downward facing dog. Let's even do this one. We'll just take an extra couple seconds. And let's do the other leg. And step up in between your hands and up. And from here, let's go ahead and let's get into a plank position on your elbows and hold for 30. Couple more seconds. Then we're going to go right into mountain climbers. Ready, get set, and go. Keep it up. Then we're going to go into a V-sit immediately. So get into a V-sit. Okay. Let's see if we can hold it for 30. Okay, this is getting done with our second set. How are you feeling? 3, 2, 1. And let's do that Qigong exercise where one hand goes up, one down, and around. Then the other way. And what we're doing is we're mindfully feeling what's going on in our body. One hand goes up, one goes down, and they meet in the middle. And just alternate. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little different yoga exercise. Let's go ahead and do tree pose. Now you can feel how your heart rate's coming down, especially after we do the Qigong and the sun salutation. Go the other leg. So my initial thought right now is we probably need to go ahead and extend the mountain climber a little bit more. So let's do this next set. The third set, we're going to move to 45 seconds for the mountain climber. Everything else can be about 30. Okay, so where are we? We just did the yoga. So let's go ahead and go back to a sumo sit. So this will be our third set. And I can feel that my heart rate's really not getting up there that high because you can hear my voice. My voice isn't really being that challenged. So let's see what happens after we do a little bit longer mountain climber, because that's really the bulk of the cardio. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to do a 45-second this time mountain climber. That should get our heart rate up a little bit higher. It'll probably maintain it a little bit more. So in other words, we're going to try to tweak this so we get a good workout. Keep it up. We're going to keep this up for another 15 seconds or so. Okay, and that's good. All right, so we're there. Let's go ahead and do sit-ups again. Then we'll go ahead and do a quick Qigong and another variation of the yoga or some kind of stretch. A couple more seconds. Okay. So let's do, where are we at? Just did sit-ups. I'm looking at my Qigong, bounce the ball. Let's do this one. Pull in, push out, slowly. Focus on your breath, your movement in and out. Okay, I'm kind of losing track exactly what set number we're on, but we'll do one more set. Okay, and this time let's go ahead and do, let's get to downward facing dog. Lift your right foot all the way up, and then your left foot up. Right foot up, hold it. Left foot up. Right up, left up. Okay, V-sit. If you can put your hands up, fine. Just keep it up there. Point your toes. Let's do a little longer. Oh, I think I switched this around. So we're going to go to mountain climber and then do plank. Sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and do mountain climbers. We're going to try to do it for 45 again. Ready? Get set and go. If you just want to run in place, you can do that. There's nothing magical about doing mountain climbers. I like them because it's a little bit easier on my knee. I have a little problem with my left knee, so I try to figure out what I can do without hurting it. And this is definitely it. Keep it up, another 20 seconds. Ten more. And stop. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a different plank. We're going to do a side plank. Okay, and then I can't see the clock. And then go to the other side. Okay, so now let's go ahead and end it with one last Qigong. Let's see. Let's just do the swinging of our arms. I like this one. Good way to end. Okay, so that kind of got our heart rate up a little bit. And the idea was, with each progressive set of Tabata, we got a little bit better heart rate. We did all the different parts of our body, and it really wasn't too hard. I think next time what I'm going to do is probably make the cardio a little bit longer and then maybe even the strength part of it, which is sumo and planks and the sit-ups, maybe that a little bit longer. Okay, so you know what, we still have a minute or two, so let's go ahead and get on a chair. And let's just do a mindful sit, because we haven't done that in a couple of classes. Okay, so let's go ahead and feet on the ground, hands maybe on your knees, back somewhat straight. Now remember, what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in, obviously through our nose, and breathe out. And I want you to breathe out through your nose. It hits a different part of the nervous system that really kind of relaxes it. And you're just going to focus on your in-breath, out-breath. Thoughts will wander. Bring your mind, bring your thoughts back to your breath or some feeling in your body, your choice. Okay, let's see if we can, we're going to try to maintain this for maybe 2 minutes. So we'll go all the way into 1833. So I like to close my eyes. If you're comfortable, do that. If you're not, just duck your head, look down on the ground, focus on your breath. As your thoughts wander, bring them back to your breath. Breathe in slow, but breathe out even slower. Another half a minute. You can do it. Okay, let's stop there. I like this workout. I think it was pretty good. Wasn't too hard. Nonetheless, we got almost a total complete body workout. Mind, body, even soul. Okay, I'll see you next time.